Hi guys, and welcome back to another STEM at Home with me, Miss Jenny. This week is pretty exciting because we are going to attempt to make giant bubbles. So you can find a lot of bubble recipes online. I know Steve Spangler has a really good one that's water, Dawn dish soap, and glycerin. We're gonna take that up a step. I found a fancier recipe on a blog that promises giant bubbles, so that is what we're gonna attempt to do today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this bubble solution, like I said, this is a fancier solution. So this is why there are so many ingredients. You're gonna need a pitcher to put the bubble solution in, 6 cups of water. Distilled is best, but I'm gonna use just filtered tap water because that's what I have. A tray to pour the bubble solution in when you're done. Half a cup of dish soap, just a basic one, nothing fancy here. Half a cup of cornstarch, a tablespoon of baking powder, and a tablespoon of glycerin. Now, I have read that you can use corn syrup as a substitute, but I haven't tested it myself. So if you do, just let me know. Okay, to start making the bubble solution, you're going to pour your 6 cups of water. Then you're going to add the cornstarch to your water, and you're going to want to stir this until the cornstarch dissolves as much as it can. After you've combined the cornstarch and the water really well, what you're going to do is just add the remaining ingredients. So I'm going to add the glycerin, very sticky, my baking powder, and of course, our dish soap. And what you want to do is just stir it really well, but make sure not to stir it too hard because you don't want to create a lot of froth in your bubble solution. Once your solution is combined, now is the hard part. You have to wait at least an hour for this bubble solution to come together. So before we get ready to make bubbles, I don't have a bubble wand here at home, so I'm doing a couple versions to test them out. This is the first version where you get 2 wooden dowels, you put eye hooks at the end, and you string a piece of yarn through the eye hooks at the end of the wooden dowels and put a metal washer in there. So this is one option. The other bubble wand that you can make is a lot easier. All that you need are 2 straws and some yarn, and basically I'm going to measure out 6 to 8 lengths of a straw and string it through both straws. I'll show you how I do it. And as you can see, a lot of the cornstarch and probably baking powder has settled at the bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it up really well, get that stuff off the bottom, and then I'll pour it into our tray. Now that our bubble solution is all mixed up and there's no clumps on the bottom, you are ready to go ahead and pour it into a tray so you can easily put your bubble wands in to make bubbles. So I'm going to take this outside and let's see if we can make some big bubbles. So the question is, what's the science behind bubbles? You can make a bubble with water, but it doesn't last long at all. The soap is what's necessary. The inside and outside surfaces of a bubble are made up of soap molecules, and sandwiched between the soap molecules is a layer of water, and they all work together to keep the air in. The reason why we add glycerin is that it makes the bubble stronger by not letting the water evaporate as fast, so the bubbles can last longer. So I hope you guys had fun today. I definitely recommend, if you're going to do this at home, use the straws and the yarn method, with the yarn being 6 to 7 straw lengths long. This seemed to work the best. And I would also say that just like making pancakes where the first ones are really bad, same with this bubble solution. The first bubble's not so great. You really had to work at it, and the bubble solution got a lot more like silky, and I made sure to mix it periodically so it stayed well mixed, and that seemed to help. So I hope you guys do this at home. Again, you can do a simplified version of just water, Dawn dish soap, and glycerin, and that should work really well. This would also work really well with just regular size wands, but I of course wanted to try it with big ones. So I hope you guys had fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.